Here we'll demonstrate a way to trace the light path through a rectangular object such as this square olive oil bottle, which I've filled with water. So we lay that on a sheet of paper. The paper itself sits on cardboard. We place 2 pins in the cardboard on one side of the bottle. It doesn't really matter where you place them. Then on the other side of the bottle, we line up the pins and place 2 more pins on this side, closing one eye while doing that. And that's to avoid the phenomenon called parallax if we have both eyes open. So you close one eye, line all 4 of these pins up. Then we trace the bottle and now we can remove the bottle from the paper. And then we take a straight edge and draw in the ray. So that becomes the incident ray going to the bottle. This is then the emergent ray coming out. And through the bottle, it must then go like this. And so we see that there is bending that occurs as the incident ray enters the bottle. We can draw a 90-degree line, which we call then the normal here. And we can actually draw that straight through. So let me just draw that right through. And we do the same on this side. We draw a 90-degree. And we can then measure the angle again. So we call this the angle of incidence, which is 42 degrees. So angle I is 42 degrees. And then we have the angle of refraction, which we have right here. That is 28 degrees. So the angle of refraction, 28 degrees. And we can also measure the angles here. We find then that the incident ray and the emergent ray are parallel to each other as long as we are using a rectangular prism. So we're using the bottle as a prism. And we see then that refraction occurs at the boundary between air and the water, and then back out again as it goes from water to air. So these angles will be equal. So this angle, if we measure that, should also be 42 degrees. And indeed, it's close to 42, about 43 degrees. So the angle here is 43 degrees, and the other angle is then about 29 degrees. So this is an easy way to show refraction. And again, students can place this here, do the incident ray at different angles to trace the light path through the bottle. And they can also use other objects. The square bottle is nice because it gives us parallel surfaces from which the refraction can go and give us parallel incident and emergent rays.